Hello, welcome to Trade Cartel. My name is Tanya, and we will go ahead and start our day with trading. I'm going to be using a platform called, let me share my screen, Quotex. Let's see here. I'm so sorry about this here. It's taking so long. There it is. Okay. This is the platform that we are using. It's called Quotex. I will put a link in the bottom in the description so that if you want to go ahead and take advantage and open up an account, they do give you $10,000 in a demo account that you can practice learning how to trade with as well. So just a little bit about Quotex. It is a platform that you use to trade on the market. It also has what's called an OTC market, which it just gives you more opportunities. It's not the live market, but I'm looking for moments where I can go ahead and trade. With this here, I'm looking at this particular one is on an uptrend, and it's a pullback, large pullback. And it looks like as though it is going to go back up, but I'm only going to make that move when it crosses over. So if the red, like it just did now, and go. Make the trade. Okay, so now I've taken that moment. So we have on the bottom, we have this stochastic oscillator. As you can see, the green part is starting to tip up, starting to point up. Also, we had a crossover on our bars, on our candlesticks here. Each candle is 1 minute in trading, and we are also taking the trade for 1 minute as well. Now, you have to understand that, trading is not 100%. You're going to have moments where everything could be perfect and the trade still does not turn out as you anticipated. Well, these things happen. It's nothing you can do other than just making sure to just keep trading. Like this one here, I mean, we're down and we didn't get it. So that's $5. Okay. So here's the thing. When it comes to trading with options, this is what we call options, pocket options. You're taking a trade and you're saying, hey, I'm going to put this much towards the trade. And it'll show you based on the percentages that are listed up here, how much of a return you'll get. Okay. So I'm going to find a moment where to see, like right here, there was a crossover and this is going up. I don't like when there's wicks because there's a possibility of a reversal, just like the one trade that we just got out of where you have that wick and it kind of goes either the way it want to go. Okay, right now we're having a lot of flats on here, meaning they're just kind of going, the market's going sideways, just going within that little range, not a lot going on there. Okay, same here, just kind of hovering on the bottom. And with this one here, kind of like, yeah, it's just starting to range, so no good moment there. This one is on the top, just ranging on the top. I don't know what's going on today. Maybe it's this moment because it said 11, I don't know. But not a whole lot going on. I hate that when I first come on, the first trade was a loss, but that's, it is what it is. This account I had, it's a small account. And you can take accounts that are small and actually, turn them into something. What is this? This is still kind of ranging. There's a lot going on here, but I still think that it has a possibility of coming up a little more. So I'm not going to trade on there, a little too choppy. And this one is still ranging. And this one is showing see here. This once it gets a little pullback, I wouldn't recommend you taking this trade, but as I get a little pullback, and I'm going to take it down to like $2. On the pullback, I'm jumping in. Okay. I waited for it to pull back a little bit more. And look, it's going back way more. You're gonna say, oh, Tanya, what are you doing? When this candle finishes, okay, we will see what's up. The strength is leaning more towards the downside based on the stochastic oscillator. But whenever you have wicks like that, it's just like, you know, they're all dojis to me. So it's like they don't really know what they want to do. It's kind of so indecisive. It goes up, it goes down. It's not really a steady market. And that's so, like, to me right now, this is probably not the best time to trade for me. Because after I see 2 losses and straight from the gate, I was thinking, oh, it should have went one way and it went another. And same with this one. It's everything is saying one way, but it still went another. So this is why it takes a lot of practice. So the 1-minute trades are not happening. So let me show you another, let me show you something else that you can do. Okay, I'm gonna just find a moment where I see, okay, like this one here, it crossed over. However, you have this one right here, it's in a range. Okay, I get a little pullback and I'm going in, but I'm gonna go in for 2 minutes, okay? As opposed to, and that was my pullback, go. It's down at the lowest. I feel like it's gonna continue up. 1 minute is not enough for the trade, so I'm gonna go in for 2 minutes and let's see what happens. You have to kind of play around a little bit because, you know, I see other people doing this, I see other people doing that, and I just try my own and I go with my own gut. The main thing is that I saw the crossover between the moving average, the 2 and the 5 that I have, and also on the stochastic oscillator, it's also in that green candles, the green line is pointing up. So there's a better chance for this to go up than down. We could have did a 1 minute trade on this one and been successful, but I wanted to like not take any chances. And with 2 minutes, I knew I would have enough time for the candle to kind of figure out what it wants to do. So it's a continuation to the upside. So we have another minute to go on this candle for the win. So we're going to continue to watch this and see how this goes. We have 50 seconds left. Look at that, jumping through. I knew it would make a move. So sometimes, you know, you'll see people taking a 1 minute trade. You have to kind of understand that it's not as clear cut as you would want it to be. Like sometimes I see a move or a setup and I'm like, oh, it's supposed to do da 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 da, and it don't. You have to just kind of study this. You have to get familiar with it. You have to work it, you know, to see, you know, for yourself how this is going to work. Okay, so we are 16 seconds from the completion of our trade, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we want to trade. So it was a, with this one, 81%. So we only did $2, and with $2, we got back $3.62. Okay, so that's kind of how it works. The percentages that you see on top, excuse me, once you have selected where you're going to take your trade, as long as the price range is either at or above that area where you took your trade, you take the profit. But sometimes when it's with pocket options, the moves are so quick, you know, things like that you have to take into consideration. So definitely I would advise you to go ahead and get a demo account to help you. And I should have gotten in before now, but we're going to go ahead and if I get a little bit of pullback, No, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in this one here as well. I do feel like after 2 minutes, because there is a crossover on the 2 and the 5 moving average, that, and also on the bottom on the stochastic oscillator, the green is also popping up, heading up. So I feel like 2 minutes will be enough time with this particular trade. Whenever it's starting to be a little what I call choppy like this, or rangy, just in a particular area, and it's like it doesn't really want to do much, you know, 2 minutes may be the best move to kind of give it some time to figure out what it wants to do in terms of movement. We have another minute on this candle, and it just looks like it's decreasing, even though our moving averages are crossed over, heading up. Also, our stochastic oscillator is heading up. See, this is just one of those situations, once again, where you can have the right setup, you can have the right situation, and sometimes it's going to just do what it wants to do. I just saw where it had more of an indication of going up, which I still believe so. We just have to give it some time to work itself out in terms of climbing up on the price. So it looks like now we have one more candle that's going to work. We have 18 seconds left on this particular one. Yeah, you just have to work it out. So this one, yeah, we lost this one. Yeah, so this was trading in a range, you know, basically, ultimately, you're in a range, and that's just not a good spot to take a trade. So I would not recommend you to do that, not with 2 minutes. Like some people do 4-minute trades or whatever, or somebody say, hey, that's a little pullback, it's going to continue to the downside. I don't know. This is allegedly an uptrend, but it's up and down and up and down. It's just the market. It's just kind of funny right now. Let's see what we can find here. So flat, and I just don't want to. So I tell you what, we're gonna end this right now. We're not gonna really do. Let's see. Wait, what is this? It's a downtrend. See, this is a downtrend with a little pullback. This is pullback. I would say I would take this trade once it's. But it's showing that it's going to go up. Now, if I take based on the indicators, they haven't crossed over, but they're very close to each other. And the thing that concerns me is that red, the number 5, is still pointing down, even though the 2 is up. But 5 is still a strong indicator of direction. Stochastic is supposed to indicate where it's at, but it's just showing me, yeah, it's a gradual. It's going up, and it just crossed and just jumped up. So give me a little pullback. Give me a little pullback and go. I'm in, and this is 100% based on just the indicators, because everything else in me is telling me, nah, this really ain't the move. Nah, this really ain't the move. However, I'm going to go ahead and, just because I am learning how to really understand and use the indicators to help me in times when I see something different. I'm seeing a downtrend, but my indicator is saying, well, yeah, but. So we're going to see. It's not 100%. There's not a 100% guarantee on anything. However, on this one, I think I got this one because on that second candle, it hit the area where I'm at. Long as it continues up and does not pull all the way back, we're good. We have 1 more minute left on that candle. And we will keep things going. So based on this one, it was good that we did go along with the indicator, because I would have lost this on the strength of thinking I was knowing what I was looking at, and it would have been traumatic. So I am no way claiming to be a guru. I taught myself how to trade on the forex market. So pocket options, it's a little bit, it's like super scalping. Super scalping is what pocket options is to me. And I have to treat it like a little video game so that I don't get frustrated. I don't put a lot of money into it, but the more that I'm learning how to use this tool, because I'm watching people, I have a couple of people that I watch on a consistent basis who get in here with $1 in their account and turn that into like 5,000. I'm going to be that person one day. I'm trading diligently to get myself to that point. I won that trade. So y'all, we gonna call it a day for now. Like I said, I'm not a guru. I'm someone who taught myself how to trade in the forex market, and then I got introduced to pocket options, and was like, I kind of like that faster thing, even though it's a higher risk. It's a risk either way, but it's still a learning curve for me. And I figure, hey, while I'm learning, I could be showing y'all. We can make mistakes together. It's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and stop my sharing. And, thank you guys for taking out a few moments to be with me while we won some trades, we lost some trades. Okay. But it's about the consistency. No matter what, you have to work at it every day until you get profitable. So, Tanya Rochelle, thank you for stopping by at Trade Cartel. Peace.